I'm John Noon, one of the group who are forming the Portas Bid. I happen to be a town councillor and a Hambleton district councillor. I also chair the group that run our community centre, believe it or not. This is Bedale Hall. Everything runs as a community hub from here. A few years ago, using our heritage partnership, we replaced an old garage from the 1950s with this, this is the children's centre in Bedale, and it was built in keeping with the rest of the hall from the time, and it's one of the major achievements of partnership working. It proves, if any proof is needed, that Bedale can work together and get some brilliant results. We'll now take you around some other parts of the town to show you what we'd like to do to move on and build on what we've done in the past. Come to this end of Bedale because this is where the Bedale bypass is going to be built in the next couple of years. The reason that we're showing you this area is it presents us not only a success to get the funding through North Yorkshire County Council, it also presents us with challenges, i.e. if it changes from if this relief road becomes a bypass in the true sense of the word, and we lose a lot of through traffic and tourism and etc., we really need a gateway car park at this end. That's what we're going to need the funding for, so that we can make it into the success that it should be. Because obviously the traffic at the moment through Bedale is very, very heavy indeed, and it's getting worse, especially if there's problems on the A1. I don't know if you need that in or not, do you? We bring you to the northern end of Bedale with the beautiful Church of St Gregory's behind me, with the strongest fortified tower in the north of England. It gives you some idea of just how pretty the town is, especially from this northern end, which is where most of the traffic will come into the town once we've got the relief road. Therefore, another reason why we would need the gateway parking at this end, so that people can stop here. When they stop here, they'll see both these buildings before they even see the rest of the town. And it shouts, yeah, this is Bedale, here we are. What a lovely place, come on in. Once you get through the gateway of the hall and the church, this is what you're presented with. Bedale Marketplace. It's a Georgian market town. As you can see, it's very unchanged in the 200 years since these buildings were redeveloped. And our idea would be to widen the footpaths, give people a much better experience in the town, hopefully get some of the traffic out into the gateway car parks, etc. And then the whole experience will be completely different to what it is now.
Behind me you can see his headquarters hair salon. This is my salon which I've had now for over 20 years, and about 18 months ago I was absolutely thrilled to get the front of the salon completely revamped with the help of the Heritage Grant among other things. It's been fantastic for me because the salon was looking very tired and needed updating, and I really didn't know where to go or what to do for help. So with the help of the grant and lots of just aid really of Hambleton, I've been able to do it, and the front of the salon's great. It's improved business, it just improves the look of it. It makes it such a lovely place to work, which brings us to our lovely market town of Bedale, which, as you can see, is a fabulous, thriving market town, the Portas village. It's an absolutely superb place to work and to do business in. Make it even just that little bit better. And we're in danger of losing it if we don't move at times, which is why we desperately need, the help of the porters around the bids and everything else. So we need to try and help with the congestion that we have. We have a lot of traffic coming through Bedale. We still need the traffic to come through, but we need people to be able to stop. Because if people can't stop and shop, we're going to lose it. We need to try and make Bedale more of a heart, where people want to come to, where they can walk on the pavements and they're accessible to the shops, they can do the shopping, not worry too much about the fact that the cars may be over time, we can't get parked, or they're not going to pop in and pop out as quickly as we want to be. We want it to be more spontaneous. People can come in and use the town and all the facilities that we've got to offer. Because there's absolutely loads here to offer. Unfortunately, not everybody sees it because we tend to rush through and rush back.
Today, after we've had our introductions, the idea is that you talk to as many people as you can to find out what's going on, and with a bit of luck we can help each other and help the economy go forward. So without
I'd just like to say welcome everyone tonight to the Bedale Business Networking event. She has got this written down for me to say, and I know she's already said it. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Peter Dodd, who's the Commercial Director of Welcome to Yorkshire, and he's the main sponsor of this event, and he would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Mandy. Can we hear around the corner? Excellent. This is going to be short and sweet, although you'll decide whether it's sweet. Tonight's a great event, a great opportunity for us all to get to know each other better and to know the product that's on our doorstep. I think many of us are guilty for not knowing what's on our doorstep, and if we can self-promote, then we'll all benefit from more visitor spend in our economy. We need the accommodation providers here to act as ambassadors for the local visitor attractions, and the visitor attractions likewise to promote what is on other attractions, and then hopefully those people come back and stay in Bedale and Wensleydale, because Bedale and Wensleydale is a great destination in its own right. There's one disadvantage of tonight. We're all missing the Dales at ITV at 8 PM tonight, but where better could we be than being here? Finally, tonight wouldn't happen with a lot of hard work from a number of partners, particularly tonight's refreshments. We should thank the Bedale Community Bakery, Black Sheep Brewery and the Yorkshire Dales Meat Company for their generous hospitality. And finally, let's learn more about the Wensleydale Railway, talk to the Bedale Trade and Tourism and see how they can help you, and the Heriot County Tourism Group. All active supporters of this area, and tourism is the bedrock of our community. Thank you.
Tonight is about how the businesses of Bedale can work together to help all customers using the town to get the most from their pound. Be the residents, tourists or visitors. We would like to attract more people. Businesses can support each other by trading locally where possible, obviously. Our customer service provision has to be top quality and if possible exceed customer expectation. We need to attract attention to Bedale and surrounding areas and make sure that the customer uses all facilities they require within the locality by businesses promoting each other. Tonight is about getting to know how we can work together to achieve this.
I'm John Dunwell from Bedale Coffee Shop. Been trading in Bedale for 8 years. Member of the Chamber of Trade and an active member also of the Bedale and Villages Community Plan Forum. Really pleased with the way that Bedale has kind of got together really, the various local groups, Chamber of Trade together with the Community Plan Forum and Bedale Town Council to work cooperatively on a number of ventures over the time that I've been a trader in the town. I'm also very supportive of the Mary Portas venture. Bedale is quite a vibrant town, but it's also facing a number of challenges. It's got a wonderfully diverse range of businesses with very few empty premises, but to sustain that is going to be a considerable challenge into the future, I think, particularly through the current economic situation.
Facing the
future are the relief road for Bedale. We don't want this road to have people actually bypassing Bedale. We'd like people to visit Bedale and come through, and we'd love to have a car park as well.
Because I've been talking to the landlords in the town recently and how they perceive it. And some people are worried that the relief road will take trade out of the town. Yes. But I think it's an opportunity, and what we've got to do is get on with the development of the centre of the town. Absolutely. And make it the most attractive, wonderful place to be. Yeah, well, what I was saying was that I think it's an opportunity because we can put the last cog in the engine to actually make it work, because the master plan in 2004, I think it was, I've forgotten the date now, we actually laid out all the things we wanted to do, and we've achieved an awful lot. I mean, the town is not the same town.
They're ready. We just need the funding.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We have the market square.
Yeah.
Car parking.
And so that you see, the threat of the bypass is actually, we need to forget about the threat and just look at the opportunity that it's going to provide. Because we cannot. I think there's, and believe it or not, a lot of the businesses are now starting to look at how they can help. Like I was saying to you, Vic Stevenson said, look, we need the hanging baskets and everything in place, and we, in the businesses in the town, will look after them. You don't have to worry about that. So it's, it's brilliant that the businesses are now starting to say, no, we'll do a bit, but we don't need it all done for us. And that's it's the first time I've been hearing some of these things. So